Dudes, what is up? So, we're gonna know it's been a long time. 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 It's been a. Hold on. Hold up. We're gonna start in just a minute. Just give me a second. Gotta light some sage or some incense. So just give me a second. Let me get everything. When you come in, hit the like button. Say hi. How you doing? I was hearing it's been a long time since I've seen your face. So I said, I feel like somebody's really missing you. It's like best friends. You were my best friend. You were my best friend. And now you're falling apart. It's like you fell apart. You fell away from this person. This person wants to open their eyes, or they want to open your eyes to who they are. You may be feeling heart palpitations today. Remember, I'm not a doctor, so go to the doctor. But you may be feeling some heart chakra things happening with you today. Hold on. You may have a bunch of shit going on at one time. Does that make sense? You may have a bunch of shit going on at one time. It's been a long time since I've seen your face. I miss you smiling all over the place. Take that as you will. Yes, I'm becoming a rap artist today. So I feel like somebody misses the joy around you. Somebody misses the carefree days around you. Somebody misses your divine counterpart, because that's what actually, this is a mini collective messages from your divine counterpart. I just seen 222 as well whenever I looked up. So somebody is really holding their heart with you, if that makes sense. They want to come back, but they don't know how to come back. Does that make sense? Can everybody hear me okay? I don't know if y'all can hear me okay. It's like they stepped in a tripwire and they got tripped all the fuck up, and now they don't know how to come towards you. They don't know how to open the future with you, is what I'm hearing. They don't know how to. I'm hearing exacerbate. I don't know. Take that as you will. I'm not even going to look it up because that's not even the word that I heard, but whatever. Just clear it and ground. Somebody wants you for the moment. Somebody wants you to. Somebody may be doing sex or what's it called? Masturbation spells to get you to come towards them. But I don't feel like that's going to work. I feel like that's actually going to backfire on them. It's been a long time since I've seen your face. I really miss that smiling place. I feel you in my heart. I see you in my dreams. I love you with every moment that I've had. I love you with every moment that I've had. And then the 10 of Spades fell out with the Queen of somebody may have been in a third party situation. Your divine counterpart maybe with somebody else. I feel like they are. I feel like they're full of drama right now. And I feel like they're searching for peace. They're searching for space. Somebody may need space right now. Somebody may need space right now. Because they are ending a karmic cycle. They're letting go of the karmic. Somebody is letting go of the karmic. So the karmic may wear glasses. I'm seeing glasses here. I'm actually seeing brown hair as well. That may resonate with you in some way. But somebody is letting go because they know they're God's soldier. They know that they're the key to heaven. Does that make sense? They're the key to peace. Does that make sense? They're the key to the future. They're opening up doors that have been examined by God, by the Creator. Does that make sense? They're opening up doors within inside of them and examining them and asking the Creator, is this how they want them to step? Is this the path that they want them to walk? Is this the way that they're going to understand more about themselves? I feel like somebody's also needing to understand more about themselves. As I say, that Ace of Hearts on the bottom of the deck. It's like, I'm a true soldier. You gonna stand up with me. I'm a true soldier. You gonna walk that path with me. I'm a true soldier. God's soldier. I'm God's soldier. I feel like whoever this is, they feel like that they're God's soldier. They have a very meaningful path in this life. They have a very meaningful purpose in this life, but they need to stand up. Seeing black, like I'm seeing like the color black, but I'm hearing negativity repellent. I'm hearing spell repellent. Somebody may be doing a lot of repelling of spells right now. You may be doing a black candle for repelling magic back to the sender. I'm hearing return to sender, and I'm actually seeing like an envelope being sent to your mailbox, and you're putting return to sender on that envelope, and you're not even opening the envelope. So it's like the whatever's in that envelope. It could be, what is it? Anthrax, and that what it's called? They put in envelopes, and it went into the what is that? The White House at one time, anthrax. So it gets on you and automatically kills you. It's like you're not getting the anthrax. You're sending the anthrax back to the person. If that makes sense. You're not even opening, you're not even touching the envelope. You're touching it long enough to send it back, to put return to sender on it. And you're just like, checkmate, I got you, babe. That's what I hear. Checkmate, I got your back. I'm right here with you. Even though we're not together in the physical, I'm with you. Seeing rainbow feathers. You may rainbow feathers. You may dream about rainbow feathers, but it's not like actual feathers. It's kind of like the old pen quills. Kind of looks like the old pen quills, if that makes sense, but it's like rainbow colored. And to me, that's the rainbow children, rainbow tribe is what I'm hearing. I'm also hearing creating new memories. Somebody wants to create new memories with you. Somebody wants to start over. I'm hearing rap music again, so somebody may listen to rap music. I enjoy your time. I enjoy your peace. I want you to be mine on my feet. Living life down a path. That built me up to this track. This track is where I'm going. But I'm seeing somebody may shoot up because I'm hearing that built me up to this track, living my life to this path, but building me up to this track. But I'm seeing somebody shoot up, so somebody may have track marks. This track is where I'm going. This track is where I'm heading. But God is stopping me in my feet and moving me to a new beat. Take that as you will. God sent me from the heavens above, and I will revive the fallen. So I feel like this person is a fallen angel, and they're reviving the fallen. It's like and I feel like I'm talking about a man here. I feel like he's reviving people who have fallen beneath the feet, fallen beneath the layers, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? It's like maybe somebody wants to talk to drug addicts, or somebody wants to open up to drug addicts to help them move forward, to help them move away from the pain. Because if you look at it, drug addiction is actually just a shelter. Does that make sense? It shelters all your pains. It shelters all your hurts. It shelters a lot of things within inside of yourself, but it also helps you let go of that pride within you. Does that make sense? Because you don't care about anything anymore. So it's kind of like you need to let go of that shelter. You need to let go of that pain. Somebody may be having a hard time with drug addiction right now, but I do feel like they're going to be moving away from that. Somebody might sell drugs. Take that as you will. I'm hearing the seller got me selling, but I'm listening to heaven. Take that as you will. And Thrace is coming again. There may be something happen with the White House. I don't know. Take it as you will. Just saying. Let's see. These are not the cards that I want. They said, no, not them cards. All right. These cards. Something's going on with the planets. And you guys know I don't be looking at astrology every day. I be doing my own thing. Somebody may need to look more at astrology. I feel like astrology is going to be your key to your ascension, key to your path. I'm hearing the Anunnakis as well, so somebody may be studying the Anunnakis and the Sumerians. The Anunnakis were leaders from Nibiru, that's what they say. So I say that, okay, change, stability, security is happening fast for you. Somebody's letting go of their past. Somebody's taking action. Somebody may have been like confused about which way they want. It's kind of like, because if you look at Gemini, it's actually like two faces, okay? Get what I'm saying? It's the twins. So somebody is looking towards their twin and they're going to be taking action towards their twin because they know that they need a grounded connection. Somebody doesn't have a grounded connection, and I feel like it's like they know that you are their son, or they're your son, and they're coming in towards you to help you find this groundedness that you need within inside of yourself. Yes, you're working energetically together now, but it's like whenever you two come together, it's going to be even more powerful. Does that make sense? It's like now you're kind of like, you're trying to stay grounded, you're trying to stay balanced, you're trying to stay I'm hearing elucence. Take that as you will. I'm gonna clear that out. It's like there is going to be a lot of movement happen. Some of you guys are going to be having financial jumps, but somebody's taking action to come towards you as well, because they know that you need stability. They know that you need security within your life, and the things that you've been going through is kind of like, you got the Nine of Swords here, so you're stressing out about everything right now. I'm just saying, you're stressing out about your money, you're stressing out about your twin flame, you're stressing out about everything around you, if that makes sense. And I feel like they're coming in to spread that inner peace with you. It's like, you know how the pilots, you see that kind of looks like pilot wings. You're getting your wings to fly. You're getting your wings to step into pilot mode. You're going to be the one flying the plane. So if it crashes, it's going to be your fault. And I feel like there's a decision that needs to be made. Just let me grab one of my crystals. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, this is my baby right here. It's like God is shooting you straight and forward. He's like, you are an arrow and I'm shooting you where you need to go. But if you crash and burn, you're going to crash and burn on your own time. You're going to crash and burn because you allowed yourself to crash and burn. Somebody needs to stand more in their inner strength, in their inner power to make things happen for themselves. They need to quit worrying so much. I feel like somebody's worrying too much. You're worrying about your security. You're worrying about somebody may be on the defense as well. I'm hearing defense. Yeah, the Fool is here. Don't be worried, because a new start's coming in. Something that you wished for is coming in. It's coming in to help you change. And you're going to be bringing the fire. You're going to be bringing the hurt, if that makes sense. You're going... Kind of looks like a key in his heart chakra. Kind of looks like a keyhole. Does that make sense? You are the one that's going to be unlocking the hurt within inside of yourself to be allowing it to heal, to be allowing it to change, to be able to allow those tidal wave of emotions to be washed away from you, if that makes sense. Somebody's been holding on Somebody's been holding on to too much pain, to too much pride, to too much ego. And I feel like your guides, your ancestors are stepping in and be like, look, dude, that's karmic. That is something that you no longer need in your life. You don't need that pain in your life. It's time for you to unlock your heart and allow yourself to love again. So you may be worried about this. You may be worried about love. If I worry about love, I'll never have change. So to allow yourself to take, this is, dude, okay, all right. Allow yourself to unlock your heart again. Because once you allow yourself to unlock your heart, everything around you is going to change. It's going to bring you infinite happiness. It's going to bring you abundance. It's going to bring you peace. Something about Mars here. What the fuck is going on with Mars? Just hold on. Mars just keeps popping. Mars keeps popping. Hold on. Where is even Mars at? Mars squared Pluto 5.6 days ago. Mars sextiled Saturn 5 days ago. Mars is actually going into Libra in 2.9 days. Mars is at 28 degrees Virgo. So Mars in Libra. Okay, so Mars is the planet of action, but in Libra, that impulse remains dormant. Until a situation is mentally weighed to act with Mars, Libra first, all possible options for responding get tossed around, and this can lead to a passive approach where actions never go beyond the ideal stage. Somebody may need to be studying more in astrology, if that makes sense, or Mars and Libra good in bed. Let's find out. It says yes, so I don't know. Take that as you will. Maybe this is a sexual connection that is coming back together. Hold on. They're telling me to go down. Maybe this person is coming back whenever Mars is in Libra. Just keep hearing Mars. Mars is also about taking action, but Libra is also about finding balance, if that makes sense. Libra is the scales. So it's like you have to have that balance within inside of yourself emotionally, and listen to your intuition, because you got Pisces here and you got Saturn here. Saturn is Father Time. That is that karmic situation happening. You got to balance, listen to your intuition, balance the scales around things, and take action to balance the scales. Does that make sense? So I feel like that's why Aries, Mars is Aries. You may be dealing with an Aries. Take that as you will. You may have an Aries sun sign. But I feel like somebody's taking action and really paying attention to their intuition and really stepping in to that higher layer, to that kingdom within inside of themselves, to make the change happen, to make shit forward progress for themselves. Does that make sense? Yeah, you got the Six of Cups coming out, the Four of Swords, and the Ten of Swords. Yeah, the healing to the past is done, but you got to quit repeating that layer of yourself. Cut it completely out and allow yourself the transformation that you need to bring the sun back in. And also Two Swords is here. You had the Two of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. So it's like you need to make the decision to move into the light. You need to make the decision to move away from that pain, that darkness. Pain is darkness. Pain allows the darkness to attach to you more strongly, if that makes sense. So somebody is needing to remove the pain so that way they can clear the airway. You're needing to breathe better. Does that make sense? You know how if you a smoker, you know how you done chain smoked all day because you're breaking down, you're having a mental breakdown, you can't hardly breathe because your lungs is full of fucking smoke because you smoking on back to back. It's time to lay down on fucking cigarettes and clear your airways, if that makes sense. Allow the healing to project within inside of you so you can project your light towards others, if that makes sense. Y'all heard that? I don't even know what the hell that was. Just saying. I have no idea what that was, but that was clarity for me. So somebody really needs to clear their airways right now and allow the spiritual transformation that you're going through to heal the past, because things are about to abundantly change for you. There is a lot of courage that is being brought to you to help you change and to help you financially be stable. Somebody's about to be financially stable as well. There's also Knight of Cups coming out with the Queen of Pentacles. You may be dealing with an Earth sign. Five of Cups is actually in reverse. We're going to leave that card in reverse. The next card out is the Sun. So I feel like somebody is going to be offering you love. And again, there's two faces here, but they're looking away from each other. But I feel like as they come together, it brings more stability within their life. It brings more stability within their soul. It brings the surge of fire out, if that makes sense. It allows you, it's also two people in this card as well. Does that make sense? Yeah, the offer of love may be looking towards the past right now, but I feel like they're going to illuminate the past to bring freedom within inside of both of your smiles, if that makes sense. It needs to be freedom within both of your smiles, and you're never going to have that freedom within inside of your smiles if you don't let the past go. So right now, yes, they are dealing with the past. Your divine counterpart, they are dealing with the past, but they're seeing straight through the past is bullshit. You know how I come into this reading about they may be in a third party situation, but that third party situation, that karmic female on the third party situation, they're causing a lot of drama right now, and I feel like this person can't do drama. It's like they're needing to walk completely away from drama. They're needing to move away. I'm also seeing drained bank accounts as well. So somebody may be draining your bank account. Take that as you will. I do feel like you are aware of this and you're trying to keep your banking account on the low. Somebody does need to keep their banking account on the low, if that makes sense. Do not let anybody near or around your money right now. Take that as you will. Only do what you need to do with your money right now, is what I'm hearing. And I just seen bubbles blow out my mouth, so take that as you will. Somebody may be blowing bubbles. The Last Judgment, the Ten of Pentacles is coming out. Somebody's about to have a huge financial change. Somebody's about to get an offer. I'm hearing workplace. There's going to be sudden change in your workplace. Somebody's going to be a leader. Somebody may be getting a promotion. I feel like somebody's going to be getting a promotion, if that makes sense. Somebody's climbing up the ladder. Somebody's at the top of the food chain, if that makes sense. You got all these little bitty baby minnows at the bottom, and you the big ass shark. You running around eating all this shit up, if that makes sense. You hungry as fuck, and it's time to feed on those minnows. Take that as you will. But I feel like you guys come over to YouTube. My phone's going to die, so I feel like somebody is feeding on the minnows right now, if that makes sense. You're becoming bigger. It's like you're becoming a megathon. Megdalon. How do you say that? The biggest shark. What is the biggest shark? Hold on. Let me think about how I say it. The biggest. I'm gonna put the biggest sea creature, because it's like you're becoming the biggest sea creature ever. The blue whale is the heaviest animal to ever be known. So it's like you're becoming the biggest fucking fish in the sea. You're becoming the blue whale. That makes sense. You're standing strong in your power. You're standing strong in your essence of love. You're standing. I just seen lucky coming up. So you're becoming lucky in who you are, and you're feeding off of all the small shit, if that makes sense. There's been a lot of slugs coming up around my house. So I was looking into slugs, and slugs actually mean stability but slow movement. Also, slugs were used in like ancient Native Americans for like toothaches. I'm serious, you guys. I about gagged and threw up whenever I read this. But they would actually put them in their mouth because the slime that the slugs leave behind is very healing for humans, if that makes sense. And I know that's gross. And I about puked whenever I read it. But also shamans, they resonate with shamans as well. When shamans heal and they go through their spiritual awakening, and as they lose parts of themselves, if that makes sense, because if you're a shaman and as you grow spiritually, you lose certain parts of your old self to bring your new self in. Slugs, whenever they mate, they actually lose a part of themselves, if that makes sense. Take that as you will. I don't even know why that came up in the reading, but take that as you will. As I say, that 2444. So you're losing a part of yourself. It's kind of like a slug mating season. Does that make sense? That might be why slugs are around my house right now. It's mating season for slugs, and you're about to lose something. You're about to lose a part of yourself that you need to lose. Yes, it was a very important part of you, yes, but it's time for you to walk away from that part of yourself, if that makes sense. It's time for you to build new. It's time for you to work with what you've learned, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? It's time for you to stand into the Queen of Wands, and you can't do that without leaving that part of yourself behind. Does that make sense? Sudden changes here, but you've got to stand in your true power and allow yourself to lose that part of yourself that you thought made you. That part of yourself that built you into this new person. It's time for you to lose that part of yourself. So it's kind of like it's mating season. It's mating season. Go mate and lose that part of yourself that you don't need no more. Does that make sense? And you may be having sex to do this. I'm just saying. Maybe a sexual encounter that helps you lose that part of yourself. If that makes sense. Does that make sense? I hope so. I hope so. Hi, Brian. All right, any more messages? I am going to be taking paid readings. If anybody wants a paid reading, they are $11.11. So if anybody wants a paid reading while we're live, they're $11.11. If you're wanting a general reading, they're $27.77. I almost said 25. No, $27.77. So, yep, Six of Swords is coming through. Moving into calmer waters, laying down the burden spiritually. Somebody is gaining a lot of momentum within inside of themselves. Somebody is gaining motivation and courage within inside of themselves to speak up spiritually, to speak up for their part of this world. Does that make sense? You know that you're here to trine with the earth. Somebody's motivated to trine with the earth, if that makes sense. Take that as you will. And I feel like it's like you're supposed to communicate about the earth. You're supposed to communicate about the change within the earth, if that makes sense. You're supposed to help the earth move into calmer waters, but if you don't do that, then there's just going to be more hell on earth, if that makes sense. Take that as you will. And you may be worried about this because you got the Nine of Wands right after the Six of Swords, if that makes sense. So you may be Sagittarius is here. Take that as you will. And also Sun is here as well. So Leo is in this card as well. You also got the Kundalini snakes here as well. So you may be going through another part of your Kundalini as you let go of this part that you don't need within inside of yourself, if that makes sense anymore. Spiritually, somebody is breaking free from the death. You're breaking free from the death tolls within inside of yourself. But it's Centaurian. Somebody may be Centaurian. Hold on, just let me look up Centaurian. I hear Centaurian. There's actually a Centaurian slug. Imagine that. So a Centaurian slug was a small parasitic animal which entered the humanoid host through the mouth, eventually traveling through the head to latch onto the brain system, were released. So somebody may have a parasite, because that's what I'm getting from that. So where it released a toxic, forcing the host to answer any and all questions posed. Somebody may have a parasite attached to them that is making them say shit, making them answer questions, or maybe you're making other people answer questions truthfully. Somebody may be doing a truth spell. If that makes sense. So, Brandy, I'm only doing paid readings right now, love. I'll be doing free readings. I just have been having a lot of fucking shit going on, so They say no free readings tonight. I was actually going to come on here and do free readings tonight, but they say only paid readings. If you're wanting a mini read, they're $11.11. If you're wanting a general read, they're $27.20. We're going to do $27.27 because that's what I heard. So you can choose from either or those. Either or is what I hear. I also got towers for sale. I also got healing bracelets for sale. You guys, I make these bracelets made to order. So, and if you need certain healing properties or certain chakras or whatever you want done, say you need self-love, say you need a return of self-love, maybe you need a return to sender bracelet to remove any dark magic, any black magic that has been placed on you. So take that as you will. I'm just saying. I didn't even know that was, it's kind of like aliens. This is like, let me just turn this around, you guys. Look at this shit. Y'all see that? See what that looks like? Somebody may have a parasite attached to them. But I feel like it's a truth spell. I feel like somebody's making somebody tell the truth. You're tired of the lies. Does that make sense? Yeah. Somebody wants enlightenment. Somebody wants the truth around the situation, and you're not going to do anything else until you get the truth and the clarity that you need around a situation to move forward. Does that make sense? All right, so Centaurians. We're going to look up Centaurian meaning. Okay, resembling or of the nature of center-relating to minor planets that behave as half asteroid and half comet. Take that as you will. Take that as you will. What is Centaurian guardians of the galaxy? The Centaurians are blue-skinned, space-facing race. It's actually the blue dude off, what's the name of that freaking show? Groot is on that show, and I know y'all know what I'm talking about, but I can't think of the fucking name. I'll just show you. He is actually, the blue dude off that show is actually Centaurian. So take that as like they are the guardians of the keepers of the universe. Does that make sense? Centaurians are the guardians of the keepers of the universe. And I feel like the keepers are awakening. The keepers of the universe are awakening. The higher gods are awakening. Does that make sense? But it's Centaurian star seed. Hold on. Hadrian came up with the Centaurian. So take that as you will. When I think of Centaurian star seeds, I think of half man, half, kind of know, like, I don't know what they're called, but half man, half horse. That's what I think of. Whenever I see Centaurians, I see half man, half horse, half man, half goat. Take that as you will. So we're going to read from soulspace.com. And it's just a little bit of teaching because I feel like I need to teach you guys. Your bracelets keep breaking. Well, you need to throw them away. Don't remake them. Throw them away. Bury your bracelets after they break. As our planet undergoes an important transition period, the birth of a new Earth, and more old souls have volunteered to come down here and help facilitate. And that actually comes in play with the universe keepers. Take that as you will. Have volunteered to come down here and help facilitate the process and make it smooth as possible. They come from different star systems and universe. Most common are Pleiadians, Cyrus, Andromeans, Arcturians, Lyrians, Orions, and Avians. In this article, hold on. The Alpha Centauri is a group of starseeds who are understood to be the oriented primarily towards mechanical knowledge of spiritual liberation. These starseeds are not the most numerous, but certainly of great influence. Influxes of various Alpha Centauri civilizations may be seen in various global industrial revolutions behind the building of ancient spiritual structures such as temples. Their understanding of technology and its usefulness to aid in spiritual development has been utilized in various civilizations in order to prop up spiritual capacity of whatever environment they incarnate to. More recently, there has been less emphasis on improving technology and working mechanically with matter and more attention towards liberating the minds of the humans trapped in circles of programmed negativity. In this way, more recent Alpha Centaurian starseeds have been assigned roles which are more in line with social justice movements and working in the communities that prioritize positive change. This is not to say that mechanical expertise of the Alpha Centaurian is not valued. Those who offer themselves in this way usually work in areas of research, teaching, advocating the positive change in how humans manufacture, interact with the environment, and take care of their health. These starseeds are quite forthright in their approach to assisting Earth and often use the opportunity of human experience to influence the planet and make positive changes rather than taking a more supporting passive role. This, of course, positions them to target criticism, confrontation, negativity, in some cases, danger. Collectively, so Centaurians, Alpha Centaurians, they go through a lot of bullshit. That's what I'm just saying. I'm just saying they go through a lot of shit because of who they are. Just saying. Collectively, there are natural initiators of action are driven towards working in the mechanical side of the universe. This energetic expression has been instrumental in the forward progression of Earth over the centuries and will continue to be as we move through this transition period. The Centaurian systems are one of the closest star systems to Earth, being about 4.3 light years away. It is composed of a binary pair of stars, Alpha Centauri A and B, and a third star by the name of Proxima Centauri or Alpha Centauri C. The beings working with the Earth mostly come from a planet unofficially named Silo in Alpha Centauri B. The planet is quite a bit larger than the Earth and experiences extremely short nights due to having a second star in its system. So the planet never quite reaches complete darkness. The stellar, and that actually makes sense to children who are scared of the dark. So my children, even me, whenever I was really young, I was really, really scared of the dark. And I feel like that's because those children aren't used to the dark, if that makes sense. Where they came from, they're not used to being in complete darkness. Take that as you will. So the stellar population is quite small, and quite few of these beings spend time off-world in their ships. This is a civilization of humanoids who are significantly further ahead than Earth humans in terms of technology and spiritual advancement. They have in fact been called one of the most advanced native civilizations in our star neighborhood. These beings enjoy playing with masculine archetypal concepts and thus enjoy mechanical working with the matter. They are said to be extremely proficient at harnessing universal life force in their crystals, something many skilled humans do to a lesser extent when charging crystals and stones. They believe strongly in using technology with wisdom and are very benevolent. While they interact with Earth through the starseed system, they maintain a position of intergalactic neutrality in relation to other species. Alpha Centaurians have various missions, however, they are often related to working with communities or groups in order to promote positive social change. They may also be in the field of sustainable use of technology. This is not in reference to employment or career path, but refers to a broad theme in the method of service a great deal for Alpha Centaurian starseed choose. They often are involved in protests and organized community approaches to social change. This may be in politics, their local community, online, or some type of non-governmental organization. Starseeds with this mission have a strong sense of justice and robust moral compass. The Alpha Centaurian starseeds who bring their technological enterprise encourage humans to use technology in a less destructive way. This may be in the form of working in the fields, technology development themselves, or having more teaching and researching role, aiding and steering in the planet towards a better technological mindset. The starseeds have a lot of wisdom to offer and often take the role of initiating the change they desire to see. These beings are also skilled in telepathy. Just saying, the telepathy's right down my alley, baby. I'm just saying. And Centaurians always come through, so maybe I am a channeler for the Centaurians. So if you resonate with the Centaurians, then maybe I am your reader. Take that as you will for your information. Take that as being from the planet Encelado and Alpha are tall humanoids with white hair and white skin. Most like most non-Earth humanoids, they have slightly eyes, and the colors vary between gray and pale blue. When it comes to their physical appearance on Earth, they can incarnate in basically any type of body or race in every corner of the world. Though Alpha Centaurians are able to incarnate in both male and female bodies, they favor the archetype typical male expression, which is more oriented into taking action. Are you wondering if you're an Alpha Centaurian starseed? Here are a few common traits of Alpha Centaurians. Self-certainty. This may not be inherent or may be programmed through the lives of experience, but is to prepare these starseeds for more initiatory role. Radiant, inquisitive, being from a system that creatively works with a lot of masculine energies. These starseeds may sometimes come across as aloof. They're passionate about their own desires. They will find themselves passively supportive of each other, often from a distance. So they like being alone. Alpha Centaurian starseeds have a strong moral compass. Due to working with crystals in the home system, these starseeds often enjoy working with crystals and may be quite talented in this area. Look, I said, let me get my trusty dusty crystal earlier. I'm just saying, you guys, really pay attention to what you're doing spiritually so you can find out what your exact mission here is on Earth. Take that as you will. Depending on the mission, not all Alpha Centaurian starseeds will be mechanically skilled with technology, but a lot of them will find tech to be of deep interest. They may enjoy newest computer devices or electric cars, for example. So take that as you will. You guys. Take that as you will. I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to cut it off. May the peace be with you guys. Don't fold up. May the peace be with you. I'm only doing paid readings. This is collective reading. I've already been on here for 41 minutes. So go back and rewatch the collective reading if you would like a reading. General readings are $27 right now. And I'm going to leave it at that. You guys. So if you're wanting a general reading, they are $27.27. Peace.